Defense now confirms Prince Harry has been serving on the front lines in Afghanistan with the British Army. Officials say the prince is still deployed in the country. Harry, who is third in line to the throne, has been in Afghanistan since December. The deployment was not supposed to be reported due to an agreement between the British Ministry of Defence and news organisations, but the story was leaked by an Australian magazine and a German newspaper. With more on the Prince's deployment in Afghanistan, I'm joined by Rafe Heydel-Mankoo. He is editor of Burke's Peerage and Gentry and an observer of the royal family. Well, I can imagine Harry was very happy about this. He seemingly desperately wanted to go and serve in Iraq, and that was deemed too dangerous.
Very much so. Prince Harry is a soldier through and through. He took his training very seriously, and he trained with his men, and he fully expected earlier to go into Iraq, and was terribly disappointed when it was decided that there was largely on political pressure to withdraw him. And at that point, he actually considered leaving the army after the Iraq issue. Apparently, when he was told by the Queen that he would be going to Afghanistan, he said that he felt, as he said, a bit of excitement to finally get the chance to do the soldiering that he wanted to do. So for him, at least, this has been an ideal opportunity to do what he's trained to do.
And I understand that that must have been an interesting conversation. Harry went to his grandmother and told her that he was going to Afghanistan, and she said something along the lines of, "I know, I'm the one that okayed it."
That's right. I mean, it's nice to have a grandmother who's that influential. But there was, I mean, she was fully aware of the risks involved, which is one of the reasons why this has been a secret undertaking. I mean, her own son, Prince Andrew, brother of Prince Charles and uncle of Prince Harry, was targeted by the Argentinian Air Force when he was a helicopter pilot during the Falklands War. And indeed in Iraq, the commander in the Mahdi army, the militia loyal to the Shiite clerics, had said that they wanted to capture Prince Harry had he served in Iraq because it would be a great propaganda coup for them. So certainly the Ministry of Defence were very conscious of this fact, and also the risk that Prince Harry would have caused to his own troops if he had been targeted, especially by the enemy forces.
Well, by all accounts from his comrades in arms, he's a terrific soldier.
Indeed, everyone has been saying that he's been doing his very best, and everyone's been impressed with the job that he has. He's been monitoring enemy soldiers' movements on screens and dealing with lots of the technical aspects of it, and leading scimitar tanks. And Terry Caliban, as he calls them, have been one of the things that he's been most interested in tracking.
So now that the word is out that he's there, officially out, how much longer do you think he will stay there?
Well, this is the question. The Ministry of Defence is fuming. This was leaked through the Drudge Report, and it's been reported on international websites. There was a blanket screening of not revealing this in the British media, and the Ministry of Defence have now said that they're going to have to consult with all of the commanders involved in this to see where to go forward. They're very concerned. And certainly, now that the enemy know that Prince Harry is in the region, one wouldn't be surprised if they began to target him and his troops.
All right, well, thank you very much for helping us understand a little bit more about the behind the scenes of this.
My pleasure.